In 1913, Arthur R. Moman created the comic strip Keeping Up with the Joneses. The comic strip portrayed the constant struggle of the McGinnis family, who had a hard time keeping up with their neighbors, the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses has become a common phrase in the English language, referring to having equal or more social status or material goods as someone else. When I think of the phrase, I think of middle-aged men and women in the suburbs having an unspoken comparison war. Look at Deborah, she has a new BMW, well, we're gonna get a better one. But today, the problem of not keeping up with the Joneses or comparing yourself to others affects more people than ever, and a large part of these people affected are people below 30 years old or even 20 years old. It's no longer only possible to compare yourself to other people when you walk out your front door. Now you have 24/7 access to peep into the lives of others, and these people can be 10 feet away or 14,000 miles away. With the power of social media, we can share our lives with an audience of millions and millions of people that we don't even know. And with that, we constantly try to make ourselves look good, so we share our best thoughts, our best accomplishments, and the best parts of our lives with our audience. Our audience could be our friends and family, or thousands of people we don't know worldwide. The problem with having this type of audience is that we're a part of an audience ourselves, and we're bombarded with other people's lives. We see how great they have it, we see their great accomplishments, their perfect relationship, their perfect family, their vacations, and perfect career. And with this thrown at us constantly, it's easy to compare ourselves daily. But comparing ourselves on social media could be completely unfair because what we compare could be two totally different things. We compare our trip to Alabama to see our family to someone else's 2-month backpacking trip to Thailand. We enjoyed our time with our family, but our photo in front of the Vulcan statue is no match to a photo in front of the Grand Palace. Do you hear how I said that? Palace. I meant palace. Palace. The Grand Palace. It's in Thailand. Anyways, we compare the two, and it does make sense because they're two totally different things. Someone went backpacking, and you went to see your family. But you both posted a picture, and one got more likes. So it makes you compare, and usually this causes this weird comparison thing where you just try to compare yourself to everything, and you dissect everything in your life and compare it to others. So, this classic American phrase, keeping up with the Joneses, has become a part of this new reality that we face each day. The problem with this is we can never ever keep up with it, but we can defeat this issue or reduce it with a few insights. Number 1. Social media is not reality. We see people's lives, but is what they're showing reality? Is it real? We see how happy they are, how great of a time they're having, and their perfect relationship, but this is rarely the case. They rarely share the bad, only the good. This is not reality, and you should keep that in mind. You can't compare your reality to someone else's social media feed. It's just not fair to yourself. And when you do find yourself comparing aspects of your life on social media, remove yourself completely by changing your surroundings. Maybe go on a walk, go work out, or just write or something. Do something for yourself, because comparing yourself to a false reality is just not worth it. And if you find yourself comparing yourself a lot on social media, maybe go on a social media fast for 5 days. Get away from it completely and spend time alone to figure out what you want to create, do, or explore. Number 2, and I say this a lot, we have limited time. Comparing yourself to others puts focus on someone else and not yourself. The 2 hours you spent watching vlogs, thinking about how perfect their life is 2 hours you could have spent reading, learning, or developing yourself to make your own life better. And when you find yourself comparing yourself to others, remind yourself that your time is very limited, and instead of looking at how perfect someone else's life is, you should find ways to improve your own life. We can create a life that's great or sit there jealous of others' great life. It's your choice. And finally, regain focus. When I compare myself, it's a good indication that I lost focus. Chances are you know what you want. You want a nice looking body, a successful business, a new career, or a great relationship, and comparing yourself is not going to help you achieve any of those things. Comparing yourself will only keep you still. So instead of comparing yourself, take any type of action. Read, plan, write, go work out. Take any action towards a goal for yourself. And next time you find yourself comparing yourself to others, take the first step on a path you've only dreamt of. Remember, we shouldn't compare ourselves to a false reality. We should focus on the reality in front of us.